We have a couple of severe thunderstorms out in western and northwestern parts of South Dakota as we go into the first portion of your evening in a couple of areas. One north of Rapid City, the other east of Belle Fourche, moving all to the east of northeast at about 20 to 25 miles per hour. And we could see more thunderstorms develop as we head into the later part of your evening and into the night as well. Overnight low temperatures, for what it's worth, dropping mainly into the 60s. The further east you go, 50s out to the west, with another round of thunderstorms possible toward Rapid City for your day on Wednesday, quieter to the east. More on your forecast is coming up, but until then, First at 4 starts right now.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group, KELOLAND News First at 4.
We look at the next steps to bring more affordable child care services to Sioux Falls following last night's report.
Plus, Minnehaha County has seen a few recent murder cases end with a not guilty verdict. We talk with a defense attorney about the trend. And later, the greatest show on H2O is preparing for the first performance of the season. We have a preview of some of the stunts this year. Well, good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to First at 4. I'm Don Jorgensen. And I'm Kelly Volk. Last night, the Child Care Collaborative shared their report with the Sioux Falls community, highlighting a few solutions to the child care crisis. The 8-month study looked into wages, tuition rates, and overall affordability for parents. And today, we spoke with the child care providers about what steps they want to see taken following this report to make the service more accessible.
The number one thing is really looking at childcare as an infrastructure, as part of the community infrastructure. So as we bring in new businesses to the community, as we want the current businesses to excel, we have to understand that childcare is a piece of that. Just like roads, just like buildings, just like sewer, just like water.
The study suggested that child care crisis is not a one-size-fits-all issue. You're going to hear from the community members and child care providers about what efforts they are making in the child care field tonight at 5.
Northern State University is launching a 2-year degree program in early childhood education to help meet the demand for daycare providers in South Dakota. Northern's Early Childhood Education Scholarship will provide full tuition, fees, and book scholarships to 5 students who start the program this fall. Scholarship recipients will commit to working in childcare in South Dakota for 2 years after earning their associate degree. Right now, the state has more than 100 open positions in early childhood settings, with most employers listing an associate degree in early childhood education as a preferred qualification.
Governor Kristi Noem says that more than 1,300 people have already submitted applications for jobs in South Dakota through her national workforce recruitment campaign. The governor says that the top 3 states for inquiries are California, Texas, and Florida. She says that the campaign has received applications from within South Dakota as well. South Dakota's unemployment rate is about 2%, with 25,000 job openings across the state. According to multiple business analysts, the state's labor pool and unemployment rate are part of the reasons why it is difficult to fill jobs. The $5 million recruitment campaign will run through Labor Day.
Well, we got another pretty mild day, but it seemed a little hazy out there today.
Hazy?
Did you notice that?
Yes, and then we saw some sunshine, and now it was looking like it's kind of got cloudy on us.
Yeah, what's going on, Adam?
Well, a little bit of everything. Honestly, we had that smoke in the atmosphere again. So we had the filtered sunshine when we had that breakthrough. Now we have cloud cover building in, and we also have some rain to talk about in more than one location. For now, we'll start with a view from our camera at Falls Park. There's that cloud cover, not to mention the filtered sky above the city, 79 with a south wind at 10 miles per hour. But compare that to our view in Rapid City. That's a look to the northwest at some of those severe warned storms in portions of Lawrence and Meade County. 77 in Rapid City, a variable breeze around 6 miles per hour. So these are the 2 severe thunderstorm warnings we're talking about right now. Both go until 3:45 p.m. Mountain Time. One for portions of Butte and that little sliver of Meade County. The second one is now just for Meade County. The portion for Lawrence County has been allowed to expire as it's just moved out of the area. This storm right here near Spearfish has had a history of producing upward of ping pong ball sized hail as that moves up to the north and east. And this one also the potential of producing some larger hail as well. But again, not really moving with a whole lot of urgency, around 20 to 25 miles per hour. So just keep that in mind if you're on the path of either of those storms. Further east, we have been largely quiet. Not completely, though. We'll talk about that in a moment. Temperatures holding in the 70s to low 80s in many locations, low 70s though toward Custer. They're at 71, and that breeze predominantly out of the south by southeast, especially in central and eastern Keloland. That has been bringing in a little more moisture into the atmosphere. Now try and sustain a couple more showers and thunderstorms overnight to the east. Severe thunderstorm watch in blue for western and then south central portions of Keloland, as far south and east as Todd, Millette, and Cherry counties. This will be until 9 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Mountain Time this evening, as we continue to monitor that potential for some strong to severe thunderstorms, the likes of which could produce some damaging wind gusts, not to mention large hail. We'll go into more detail on that and the rest of your forecast as we head through the hour.
All right. Thanks a lot, Adam. Minnesota Pollution Control Agency posted an air quality alert for much of southern, east central, and northeastern Minnesota. Air quality is listed as unhealthy for sensitive groups. The World Air Quality Index reports Chicago has the worst air quality among all the cities tracked worldwide. That group also listed Minneapolis as the second worst in the world. The smoke from the Canadian wildfires continues to cause air quality problems in the Midwest. A Canadian agency added at least 27 new wildland fires to their list on Monday.
State and federal officials in Montana say that right now there is no threat to water or air quality after a bridge over the Yellowstone River collapsed, derailing a train. The cars were carrying hot asphalt and molten sulfur when the train derailed over the weekend near Billings, Montana. Water testing will continue throughout the cleanup of the crash site. The amount of cargo that spilled into the river is still not known. Experts say that hot asphalt and molten sulfur harden and solidify quickly when mixed with water. They say that the substances are not likely to move very far downstream. The Federal Railroad Administration is leading the investigation. Coming up